Peace and love, purse posse. What's good? It's your girl Nashe. We got a little situation on our hands. Yes, indeed. We have a little situation on our hands, and I am certain that you bag babes can relate. Let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, my beautiful bag babes, my satchel sisters. What we have here is a few of the purses that I've pulled from my collection. As you know, I am over here doing handbag spring cleaning, and it is a painful process. The reason why I say it's painful is because, quite honestly, I'm pulling out purses out of boxes, pulling out purses from storage places, and I am wondering, what the heck am I going to do with all of these purses? Now, granted, I am a handbag collector. I like to call myself, because that sounds very professional. I am a handbag lover, because quite honestly, that's the truth. But when we really take a closer look at the situation at hand, I can also be considered a handbag hoarder. A absolute 100% handbag hoarder. And while yes, you're absolutely right, what a bunch of beautiful items that you are hoarding. Yes, I agree with you. These purses are flawless. They've seen sunshine a few times. They've been put away and handled with care. They've been honored, cherished, and protected. But what they haven't been is used very much. They haven't been worn very much. They haven't been participating in my life very much. And I'm not sure how I feel about that any longer. I know many of us play with the idea of selling pieces in our collection. I know many of us actually do sell pieces in our collection. I definitely sell pieces in my collection. I definitely have enjoyed making sales and purchasing, specifically on Poshmark. I've just gotten on the Macari app, and I do like that as well. Recently, I've sold some perfume, as some of you may know, on Poshmark, and that's been fun. So it's really great that we have these opportunities to resell that which we no longer need, use, or want. And that's pretty much where I'm at. So because I have decided to go ahead and start selling a lot of my collection, I've had some emotional roller coaster type behaviors when it comes to my purses. 1 minute, I'm sure that yes, this is the right decision. Purses that are not being worn, taking up space on shelves, that is not necessarily what I'd like to be remembered for. Purses that could be in the arms of someone who would wear her, love her, and cherish her are sitting right here in my home. And I don't like that. But how? How do you begin the process of letting go of things that you once loved? Things that once brought you joy, or so you thought. Things that are beautiful. things that are expensive, things that are of value, things that mean something to you. How do you begin the process of letting go and saying goodbye? I've decided that the best way for me to go about this is to pull out items that I have duplicates of and make a decision that way. So for instance, here are two very beautiful Michael Kors pleated satchels. These came out a few years ago when the Mercer collection came out. So I believe this is in the Michael Kors Mercer family, and I loved them. I got them from Macy's.com, and obviously I couldn't choose just one. I mean, just look at this. It's giving powerhouse. It's giving sophistication. It's giving refinement, wealth, luxury. It's definitely given. And I had to have them. I've worn only one, maybe twice. And that is a shame. So I've decided, because there's two here, I can let go of one. That'll make this process easier for me. And here's a similar situation. Now, while these purses are not identical, they're obviously cousins. They look similar. They look the same, right? They're giving pretty much the same energy. Yes, this one has the chevron style to it, the chevron stitching, and she's not real leather. And yes, this one here is a pebbled leather, right? But they're both given the same type of energy. Now, this one right here I picked up from Macy's. This is an International Concepts piece. I thought it was edgy, and I also love that silver chain. I was just getting into chains, and that really spoke to me. This one right here is a Michael Kors piece. Michael Kors gold lettering, this beautiful sturdy chain. And I mean, I absolutely love this. So I really like this bag, and it's pretty spacious, and like I said, it's pebble leather, and you should know by now I'm a sucker for a good pebble leather piece. So I don't need both of these. I would probably get rid of the INC International Concepts one and hang on to the Michael Kors. Here's another example of what I'm talking about. This right here is the Dooney & Bourke crossbody. Yes, they are different colors, but this is the same bag. I picked up the black one. I believe it was probably QVC, or I stalked the QVC videos, stalked YouTube, and then finally made a decision, and maybe have gotten it from Dooney.com. So Dooney.com or QVC, but this black one holds just a place in my heart. One of my first Dooney pieces when I really became loony for Dooney. And this maroon colored one, I'm sure she was one of those Dooney purchases that you can't resist. Really great price. Plus you get the additional discounts, and if you have Dooney points and all that, back then it was crazy and it was a lot of fun. So I ended up with two of these, and I don't need two of them. I would much rather keep the black one, so I can get rid of this baby, this maroon one here, and move on with my life. And just like you all, last summer, Juicy Couture stole my heart. and stole some coins from me too, because we started buying up the Juicy Couture. I became a mad woman looking for certain Juicy Couture pieces, watching video after video, what's in my bag videos, haul videos. I know I'm not the only one. I know you all know what I'm talking about. We had a whole summer fling with Juicy Couture last year, and it was fun. It was hot, and it was definitely juicy. But in that experience, I picked up a few pieces that I actually don't need. Now, these are so pretty. These are so pretty, but I haven't worn them yet. I haven't touched them yet, and I wonder, will I? When? I'm not sure that I need 2 pieces in my collection. I'm just not sure. Can you feel me? Can you feel me, my satchel sister? Can you feel me? It was really hard making this video. It was really hard pulling out these pieces. I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was modeling, and I was just like having this whole conversation in my head. Like, you don't need to let go of these purses. Keep me, don't let me go. That's what I'm hearing them whisper to me. You can make it work. We promise we won't take up too much space. Come on, you can't deny me. Just look how beautiful I am. And it just doesn't stop, bag babes. Like I said, I'm sure some of you, maybe not all of you, can relate to what I'm talking about. That internal fight to list it, love it, or let it go. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm facing. This is just a small example of what I'm dealing with. I'm letting myself know that by cleaning out my collection and letting go of what no longer serves me, seriously makes room for what does. I'm currently on a bag ban, a handbag no buy. And at first it was hard. As the weeks go by, it does get easier and easier. The end date is sometime in May. And I've come to take a good look at my behavior. And I'll be honest with you. I've been naughty. I just think that by having purses sit around that are not being used, that is just no bueno for me. That's just no bueno for me. I want to utilize my collection. I want to love my collection. And I want a collection that is intentional. So much of my collection right now is emotional. And we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to be honest about our behaviors. And sometimes we have to ask ourselves why. Now, by no means am I saying that I am no longer purchasing handbags and that I won't continue to build my collection. What I'm saying is, it's time to let go of things that I don't use, things that I don't need, and just release them into the universe so the universe can send back what I do need and what I do want. Even if that's simply another handbag that I found with intention, that I found with love, that has true purpose in my life. It really is that serious. It really is that serious. So I'll be sharing with you more and more of my collection. I'll be sharing with you pieces that I'll be putting on Poshmark. I'll be sharing with you how my Poshmark sales are going, and just letting you in on part of this journey. After all, we are satchel sisters, right? All right. With that being said, ladies, thank you again for sharing some time with me. I hope I've planted a seed in your mind, and perhaps you too can begin to look at some of your handbags that no longer serve you. And you can ask yourself the question that I'm asking myself. Do I love it? Should I list it? Is it time to let it go? As always, bag babes, I'm wishing you peace, love, and purse prosperity. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace and love.